I'm kidding. No, usually people, let's do this. Come on, it's not that, ow. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, happy day, happy day. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It is so good to be with you. It's good to be with you this morning. And it's great to drink from my Tiger Cup. What are you thankful for today? I'm curious. It's the little things.
Actually kind of came on here. This is our first run doing this whole thing, and I was a little nervous. I know, like my hands are like actually sweating. They are. And and I told Donnie, I said, I really want to do this like natural and not be like, hey everyone, that like robots or whatever. And you know, I just love things that just flow naturally.
I was really kind of fighting to be a robot, and
I'm
not getting a wish. This is not.
So I'm just hoping that when we come on in the mornings, and I don't know, this might be our only one, or it might be every morning. I have no idea because we're just going to try it out and see. But
so if you're expecting like futuristic technology and robots and things like that, it ain't gonna happen. We're no robots.
And we might do the robot dance a few times.
Yes, you know. We normally end that way.
So, you know, to tell you like what we're coming here as a platform, we don't even have a name for this thing because we just said it the other day. Okay, you know, I have a podcast. I don't know if anybody knew that, but
we're using this as a platform so that people will start listening to our podcast.
It's my women's podcast called Good Morning Sunshine. And I had him on there the other day and I said, honey, I want you to come on and share some things. So he was on there, and then, you know, it was last Friday, I guess. And then
you had your record-breaking highest listenership so far. They want more, and that's what we're doing. This is they're asking for more.
Oh, that was so much fun. Maybe we should do like some sort of video thing, and you know, like anyway. So it's kind of, and he's like, sure, why not? All right, let's try it. And so it's kind of like maybe my idea, but I don't know. So, but I do hope that as you're listening to us, you'll laugh along with us and our kind of crazy life, because after traveling and moving every 3 to whatever months, going to different places in the United States, which was absolutely fun. And I know you know the story.
Maybe they don't.
Maybe they don't.
Maybe they don't. Maybe we should share that story. The echo you hear, by the way, is like, it's not a pretend echo. It's the sound of an empty room, which one has when they first begin to settle into a home after years of travel.
Right, because we have we have furniture now. It's funny, I have a friend who she's planning on coming, and I said, are you okay, you know, coming to visit? Are you okay with sleeping on the air mattress?
He says, I'm fully aware.
And she goes, oh, I know that you guys all sleep on air mattresses.
Right.
And then Donnie's like,
excuse me, we are a much higher class than air mattresses.
Does she think
we have mattresses on the floor.
Sleeping on air mattresses? Okay. And then thinking like about like the relationship her and I have, like she's known me and my craziness for years and years and years. And she would probably think that we were still sleeping on air mattresses. Well, yeah. We finally got a bed.
Well, we got
a few beds.
Finally, we got those pretty quickly. Now, here's the thing, though. I think to play along with that theme, I think we should take whatever furniture that we have and also create new furniture with bubble wrap, like so that everything she sees, like she thinks like we're like living on this air type of stuff, and just
all right. But you know, sometimes, and you know, I guess it brings me to some kind of topic that we can talk about is sometimes when you want to really sometimes you kind of have to go and get out there. Like, you know, when we wanted to travel, we did the tents and we had our experience sleeping on air mattresses, but we didn't know that we were
So far, our journey sounds like we're homeless. So,
well, we were pretty much homeless for a while.
No, we were not. We were intentionally homeless.
And living in vacation homes. But yeah, it was fun. But once, it's funny, is like going to Mexico for me was the hardest.
So to squeeze this into just a synopsis, we decided a few years ago, after taking a vacation and staying in a cabin for Christmas instead of having gifts, we were chasing snow, didn't find snow, had an amazing time. And we asked ourselves, hey, what if we could do this like all the time?
Right.
And we're like, ha, 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 ha. What if we could? And we started to, she started to kind of like connect the dots and find ways that we could do it. And we were like, wait, it's actually the same price. Now, all we need is a job we can work from anywhere from and make more than you're making now. And
but before that though, it was we were just thinking RV or something like that. And so we went out and looked for RVs.
Well, we wanted to find a way where we could travel and experience rather than have things. And interesting enough, that job came, and I would say there's like a theme here that like I was sharing with our daughter last night, who was just talking about different college programs and things that are being presented to her, and it was just like, I would say what I would have said to myself then was what I said to her last night was like, as you move towards your destiny, it's like that destiny begins to move towards you too, and that's what happened to us. So we thought that I would get rich being a podcaster. Remember? And so I started a podcast called Sales Heroes. You should go listen to it for a great laugh and good sales tips. And it's still out there. And so I started a podcast, didn't get rich, but it opened the door for the job that let us go anywhere.
Yeah, and it's I'm sure if you've known and followed our journey, you know that, it's been, the story probably.
So what happened? They do, but
no, I know.
2-minute version. What happened after we had that job? We decided we would do what?
After you had the so once we realized that we truly could travel, and it's interesting because even before we even had this job opportunity, I had decided that I didn't want to keep the kids in school. I wanted to take them out. So. And that's then I was telling people, I'm like, well, we want to start traveling more, and we're going to be traveling, and telling the kids that too. And then, and this was like a year before we actually left on our adventure. So it's interesting, and it's neat to see that the power also of your words, like you actually are like speaking out, like kind of like in a prophetic way of saying like, this is what I'm doing and going to be doing. And you get it so much in your mind that you make it happen. Like it just becomes this reality.
Yeah, we became saturated and with it, believed it. And when we first started doing it, we couldn't find a way to do it. We thought we were going to have an RV and couldn't afford an RV. And so we started with tents or a couple of tents, which started out wonderfully. And we maybe have some other tent stories we can share later on. And then we worked our way up into Airbnbs, and by the time we left, we got rid of everything that we owned fit into the back of 2 vehicles, and we would drive from one location to another every between 2 to 6 months, 2 to 5 months. And so it just depended on where we were at, and we went up the East Coast and all the way across America and in different parts there, into the mountains, down into Mexico, and that took us about 2.5 years.
Yeah. So
but now we're settled.
Yep, and it feels good, but we still don't know. Like, okay, so we're here in St. Augustine, Florida until next year, June. We don't know. I mean, we'll see. I like it here though. It's been nice.
Why do you like it here?
Well, we're like a short walk, like what? I say 10 minutes. You're like, oh, well, it's quicker for me.
It is quicker for me. Of course.
About a 10-minute walk if you have short legs.
It's 5 walks. 5 minutes.
10-minute walk if you have short legs. Just a quick bike ride. to the ocean, like literally right there. You could touch the water. And so I love that. This morning I was like jogging at the beach, and I was a little disappointed because you know why?
Why?
I didn't get to see the sunrise because I had to change my schedule because Donnie's like, well, the only time we can do this is this time in the morning.
I'm a busy man.
And so I'm thinking, okay, no.
So
because we thought we were going to do this live, but we're not.
Okay, so wait, you went jogging this morning?
Yes.
Down the beach, and you went south?
I went to the beach, down the beach.
To the right?
I guess.
How did you not see me?
I didn't. Well, you know, actually, I might have seen you, but my eyes were really blurry because.
Did you see a guy walking around in a Speedo? That was not
that
me.
Was you.
Oh, I was there. You didn't see me.
So I missed the sunrise, but I love living here because it's just everything that I wanted in a location, pretty much. Now, I really thought that we were going to move out west to Idaho, but
we will.
And who knows? We'll see. That's what I said. We don't know right now. No, okay, but it is snowing right now.
That's true. I see not.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's melting.
Wouldn't be happy about
it.
It
was snowing just a couple of days ago there, and our son calls us from Montana. He's in Montana, and you know, I'm just like, I don't know. It's now October 1st.
Okay.
Look, I have my pumpkin
spice.
Dress.
It's the Spice Girl here with us today.
Pumpkin spice dress to celebrate October.
Pumpkin spice.
Anyway, so
yeah. So you know, I think the thought is we'd come on here and share a little bit with you. We don't know if it's going to be every day. If the demand for it is there, if our producers force us into it, then yeah. But you know, the reality is we just want to wake up. We want to share. We want to talk, and I don't know.
Yeah. I think we're done for today.
Are we done for the day?
Maybe.
Does it end that way?
It ends this way because we're natural and not robots.
Okay, we're natural, not robots.
No. You know, natural flow of conversation.
Yeah. So you don't want me to end with a joke or anything?
You can if you want to.
Can I tell them one?
What?
I'm kidding. No, usually people, let's do this. Come on. It's not that. Ow. It's not that. It's not that big of a deal. So. I said it's not a big deal. Anyway, I think we can cut that off because it's right at the end, and we can just pick up from there, and we can say,
I don't know what I want to say anymore.
Have a great day. Be happy.
All right.
Be thankful.
Be thankful. It's October.
Doggone it, people like you. Happy October.